get ready with me while I show you my updated man makeup routine. And of course, before we get started, all of my favorite items are going to be linked below or in the bio or somewhere. So go find it. I just washed my face with the Tatcha rice wash. I'm still so into this. It is pretty affordable for such an amazing cleanser. It is so hydrating. Love it. Then we're going to go into the Drunk Elephant Lala Retro Cream. I have been loving this forever. I have combo skin. So it's dry, it's oily, and this is just the best. It's a little pricey, but in my opinion, it's worth it. Also, how are we liking the stash? I look crazy right now, but how are we liking the stash? I kind of like it. Then we're going to go into the e.l.f. Sun Touchable Sunscreen. You guys know I love the Supergoop sunscreen, and this is a dupe, and it is a good one. It's only $15, and the Supergoop one is like 40 or 45. Now that we're all lubed up and greasy like a piece of chicken, we need to mattify just a little bit. We're going to use the Milk Pore Clips mattifying primer. This is not overly mattifying, and you only need just a tiny little bit. And I like to pat this because I saw somebody online say if you like move around your sunscreen, it doesn't work as well after you put on more products. So I like to pat this in the T-zone only. Next, we're going to start concealing the dark circles under the eyes. I'm going to use the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Hybrid Powder Foundation for this. I'm only going to do half of my face so we can kind of see as we go, like how this is transforming a little bit. So what I'll do is I'll put a little bit on the brush and then not too much because you don't want it to look cakey. Then I'll start pressing it underneath the eye and then I'll take a little bit on the lid. Okay, next we are going to do a little bronzer slash contour. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer in the shade Forever Sunkissed. I think this is the only shade they have. So I'm just going to start on the cheek and just add a little bit of dimension on the forehead. A little bit more on the jawline, sharpen that up, get it behind the ear. And then I'll take a little bit down the neck, like just down the center. I didn't finish highlighting. So let's get back to that really quick. We're gonna do the center of the face too. We're gonna cover up this blemish, and then we're gonna take it down the nose and then the side of the nose a little bit. We're going to put the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. I have the shade Light Medium. I'm probably gonna need to start needing medium for summer because this is pretty light, but it is supposed to be a translucent powder. But it is like a thicker powder. It does have like a little bit of coverage in it. I'll just take like a fluffy brush and then I'm gonna start pushing this onto the skin to blend together my bronzer and my highlight and just kind of mattify the areas that I didn't necessarily get and just kind of melt everything together. I will avoid the under eye because I don't want too much powder underneath the eye. I have found that this powder is so good at keeping me matte throughout the day and giving me just a little bit of coverage. That's what I like. You can see like oily, like you can see imperfections, blemishes, like darkness under the eyes. And then here we have mattified. I mean, not completely masked the darkness under the eyes, but we definitely look way more put together. And that's the kind of look that I like. I just want to be like fresh and natural and put together, but I don't want to be like looking like I'm like have like a pound of makeup on my face.